Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to do the weekly update I always do. And starting off the week, I only played 2 games actually, because I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, so I didn't really feel like playing anything else. So the first game I played out of the two is Epic Mickey Rebrushed. So I finally finished the game, and it's a really great platformer. And Purple Lamp really did a great job with this remake, and it definitely deserved a remake now that I finished it, because I ended up really loving it by the time I finished the game. Because how much I loved it, I highly recommend you guys check this out if you like platformers, and if you like the old style platformers like the early 2000s where it's kind of collectathon but not as much. It's more focused on the story and the level design, and this game is actually really good for Halloween just on the aesthetics alone. So yeah, if you are interested in this game, I highly think you should check it out. Given how much I really enjoyed this game, I am planning on getting the Platinum Trophy at some point. But there's other games I want to play, so unfortunately, me getting the Platinum will probably be a long while from now. But I am very much interested in actually getting the Platinum. Given how great the remake turned out, I really hope that one day Purple Lamp Studios gets the chance to remake the second game, because this game is actually really, really good. So I can't really say that enough, but it is definitely one of the best platformers of the year, in my opinion, even though Astrobot, I will say, is a better game, but it still stands on its own 2 feet. And that if you've never really played this game before, really, just play it. It's really good. It's really worth the $60. So yeah, that is Epic Mickey Rebrushed. Alright, the last game I played during the week is none other than The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So just like Epic Mickey Rebrushed, I finally finished this game just yesterday. And overall, I did really enjoy the game. The dungeons and the level design of the dungeons are really great and really get more expansive as you progress through the game. And with that, the puzzles as well get a lot more unique and kind of tricky, because towards the end of the game, some of the puzzles I had to actually look up a YouTube video in order to be able to solve it, because that's how tricky they are. Like, for the first half of the game, or even like the first 2/3 of the game, the puzzles are quite simple and anybody can really figure them out. But that last part really got me scratching my head. And alongside with the puzzles getting a lot more tricky towards the end, the game's difficulty kind of spiked towards the end of the game as well, because some of those dungeons, like I said, it got a lot more complicated, and the puzzles got a lot more complicated, but not to the extreme. But the boss fights and even the final boss was kind of frustrating for me. It took me a couple of tries to actually do it, so that could have been my fault, given I didn't really explore everything and did everything this game had to offer. I only did what I just wanted to do, and then I was ready to finish the game. So if you decide to explore everything the game has to offer, then you probably have an easier time getting through the last part of the game than I did. But overall, the game is actually a pretty good length. It was about like 15 hours. And if you like Link's Awakening, if you played that game, you're more than likely going to enjoy this game. And even so, like I've mentioned before, if you've played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and that's your only experience with Zelda, I still think you'll find some enjoyment here. And I do want to mention, I think Nintendo might have patched the game since I finished it, or when I finished it, because I haven't noticed any frame drops towards the last part of the game. And that was very surprising given how much is on screen. So it might be a lot better now if you get into it now than when I first got into it when it came out. So I apologize that this video is a lot shorter than normal, just like last week, just given how much I was under the weather and stuff. But I'm mostly better now, as I hope you can tell. But my main goal for this week was to beat both of those games, and I did it. So now I'm able to start Silent Hill 2, Dragon Ball, Sparking Zero, and Metaphor ReFantazio when I want, which I'm actually going to start Silent Hill today. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. And once again, I want to ask you what you've played during the week and let me know your thoughts on the games. Anyways, guys, thank you.